I told Sarah this morning, I said, our family sings a lot. Whether it's up here, whether it's at home, in the car, there's music playing, and we're always singing something. I think Ashley was humming something while she was milking goats this morning. There's always some form of music, and that's a freedom that not everybody appropriates. Because someone in our past said, "Oh, you're not going to sing, are you? Or we didn't get into choir, we didn't get the thing, and it stuck with us throughout the years." Yet I can find a ton of scriptures in here that when we get to heaven, guess what we're doing? We're singing. And that's not singing as in like the proper singing. This is good Southern, just we singing. Because there's not going to be a big choir director. It's not everybody going to be sitting sections. We going to just be there, and all of a sudden we're going to see him walking down the streets of gold, and we're going to fall flat on our face. We're going to be speechless for a while. That's that 30 minutes of silence. I know Dad always said that that's when you realize who else made it. I think for me, I'm just excited I'm there. And then all of a sudden we joined in with the thousands upon angels and the elders and all the things in this amazing choir. There's an amazing freedom that God gave us to sing. And if we're supposed to be practicing now for the millennium, why aren't we singing? Because somebody said something to us? Freedom to act. I'm going to be very cautious with the next one because it might get me in trouble. There are some people who have not truly apprehended and appropriate the freedom to talk. There are other people who have totally and completely understood and apprehended the freedom to talk. Now we got to mix the two. God gave us an amazing gift of gab, every single one of us. The question is are we activating and walking in our freedom when God says speak? At the appropriate times we're supposed to. This country was birthed when God put an impression on some gentlemen's lives to speak, to act, to have a freedom away from a past they did not like, a control, a slavery they did not like. And the last freedom is a freedom to be. Not what people had said you were supposed to be, whether it's parents, grandparents, community members, teachers, bosses, whatever. God gave you the freedom to be who He called you to be. What the Word has called you to be. It becomes our choice on what we do. Some of you stepped out of lifestyles, family communities, family in itself, and just picked up your world or moved your world or left your world or just changed addresses or whatever it is to allow God to actually grow you up to be who He wanted you to be and not what everyone else said you were supposed to be. That's a freedom a lot of people have not appropriated. They're still stuck in being what the enemy says they're supposed to be. Scared, timid. All the opposites of Timothy that says, I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. But they're stuck in all the opposites because they've not appropriated the freedom God gave us.